had working access to some of the world's most beautiful women. And one of those women was on hand recently as a friend to help Lindberg launch his new book and to talk to us candidly from the back seat of a limo about what it takes for a model and photographer to really click.
Thank you very much for coming. I'd like to say special thanks to Evangelista for hosting this event.
Who's our baby? Listen, this is our baby. This is our baby.
The purpose of the event was to launch 10 Women by Peter Lindberg, a collection of pictures the German-born photographer has taken of some of the world's most famous models. One of them, of course, is Linda Evangelista.
He has little signals or little gestures he does to me to get me to do something. Like if he wants a half smile, he'll say something like, and that'll make me do the half smile. But then he'll work with a new girl and he'll do the, and she'll think he's coming on to her.
Lindberg is widely regarded as one of a generation of people who brought a whole new no-frills and hardly any makeup approach to fashion and to taking fashion pictures. Obviously, there are many different types of beauties in this world. You picked 10 for the book, 10 women that you found beautiful in their own way. Could you say essentially what it is that makes a woman beautiful? Is there one quality that a woman has to have in your mind?
Yeah, she has to be the capability. Is that English? Capability? She has to have the capability to bring that inner life out on her face, and then that you can really pick it up with the camera.
Are you happy with all the ones that were chosen for this book?
I'm happy I made the cut for the 10 women.
As if you wouldn't have. Could you imagine? That would have been devastating. Is this you? You know, is that's a great
Was that
great
at
shot.
the end of the day when I took my makeup off?
No. Oh, maybe yes.
Maybe yes.
And how do you feel not wearing makeup?
This was our first. I'm fine with it.
There's no makeup.
I'm fine with it if he's behind
right,
the camera.
Because you trust him.
Oh, I'm fine with no makeup myself. I mean, you know, I go to the supermarket and people approach me and say, oh, you know, you look like Linda Evangelista. And I say, well, I am. And they go, oh. And they're always disappointed, but I look like me. And that's who I look like, and I don't have a problem with it. That's the factory he made me fly the Concorde from Paris after I flew in from God knows where. Then I got in a car and drove 4 hours to Philadelphia and then drove into this factory. And when they stopped the Winnebago and parked, I burst into tears because I said, is this where we're working for the next 3 days? Is this why I traveled so far? And it's so hard to work in an abandoned factory for 3 days.
It is tough.
Do you enjoy pushing people to their limits?
I don't push anybody. You know how it works.
It's just he just finds it aesthetically pleasing, and I don't. I'd rather work in a castle myself and wear a tiara.
Many people have said the caliber of these ladies, the incredible heights that they hit, and certainly you capture them during a very amazing time in fashion history, will never be repeated.
What can an 18-year-old model or girl put against, like, I mean, Linda and Naomi and Tatiana and all this? It's just impossible.
They're different, though. They're fresh. They're new. They're different. I'm not trying to contradict you. I want to work with you. I don't want those new girls around.
Well, you're a photographer, so I take it you're a fan of Peter's or Lyndon? Or both?
Both.
Why? What's so special about Peter as a photographer?
Peter's photography is so, like, it's so simple, it's so stark, it's so direct. It doesn't have a lot of props or anything like extra. It's just like going to basics. It's very basic photography. At the same time, it's sublime. It's transcendent.
I just wanna be a singer.